Everything changes after your first $1,000. Not because you're suddenly rich. You're not. In fact, if someone handed you $1,000 today, it probably wouldn't change your life. You'd pay a few bills, buy something you've wanted, maybe save a little. A few weeks later, most of it would be gone. So why do so many successful investors, entrepreneurs, and business leaders remember the moment they earned or saved their first $1,000? Because it wasn't about the money. It was about what happened inside their minds. There's an invisible line that almost everyone crosses without realizing it. On one side, money controls your decisions. On the other, you begin controlling your money. And once you cross that line, you never look at money the same way again. Most people spend their entire lives trapped in a cycle. A paycheck arrives. Bills immediately take their share. What's left is spent on things that feel important in the moment. Then another paycheck arrives, and the cycle repeats. Month after month, year after year. Not because people are lazy, not because they don't work hard, but then something different happens. Someone saves their first $1,000. It's not enough to retire. It's not enough to quit your job. It won't make you financially free, but psychologically, it changes everything. For the first time, you've proven that you're capable of keeping money instead of constantly chasing it. And that's a completely different game. Here's what's fascinating. The first $1,000 is usually the hardest money you'll ever save. Not because it's a large amount, because you're fighting years of habits. Every unnecessary purchase suddenly feels different. Every dollar spent has a hidden cost. You stop asking, can I afford this? And you begin asking, is this worth slowing down my future? That one question changes everything. Because wealth isn't built through one big decision. It's built through thousands of small ones. Charlie Munger often explained that building your first amount of capital is incredibly difficult. He wasn't talking only about money. He was talking about momentum. Think about pushing a broken down car. The first few feet require almost all your strength. But once the wheels begin turning, keeping it moving becomes much easier. Building wealth works exactly the same way. Your first $1,000 isn't powerful because of what it can buy. It's powerful because it proves you can build momentum. And momentum changes behavior. This is where many people misunderstand billionaires. People assume Warren Buffett became wealthy because he found perfect investments. But those investments came after decades of discipline. Long before Buffett became one of the richest people in history, he had already mastered patience. Jeff Bezos didn't build Amazon by chasing quick profits. He spent years making decisions that wouldn't pay off until much later. Ray Dalio built one of the world's largest hedge funds around a simple belief. Good decisions compound. Money compounds. Knowledge compounds. Relationships compound. Trust compounds. Everything valuable compounds. The first $1,000 is often the first time someone experiences that principle firsthand. But here's where most people get stuck. They finally save their first $1,000. They celebrate. They relax. Then little by little, old habits return. The online shopping, the impulse purchases, the upgrades they didn't really need. Savings stop growing. Momentum disappears. Not because they failed, because they stopped protecting the habits that created their success. The difference between someone with $500 and someone with $10,000 usually isn't a bigger salary. It's better behavior. One person sees money as something to spend. The other sees money as something to build. That's a completely different mindset. The people who continue building wealth eventually stop thinking of dollars as pieces of paper. Every